have the game, everybody. We are right on time today. So this is it. This is a best of 3 for the ticket to China. In the upper left of Terina's stand, we have LawLiet. He is called the Master of the Warden. He is the winner of the biggest European Cup in a long time, Rust Brain Cup number 2, defeating Warchief Rich in the grand final. And also the first Korean winner of a Jera Cup after 20 weeks after Reprisal won the first one. And now he is here. Yesterday we didn't see him play because he received a death win from his mentor and trainer Remind, and you have seen it there in the altar, Warden.
Yeah, as you said, Oh, I have echo. Really big echo.
Stream on, maybe? Because I didn't change anything.
No. I think it's regulating itself now.
Okay.
All right. Should be good now. Yeah, as you said, he won the Rust Brain Cup, which was a big deal, and a lot of Koreans finished very well there, which kind of surprised me and a few other people who thought that the Europeans would be stronger than the Koreans, in fact. And I talked with Warchief Rich yesterday, just on a side note, and I asked him if he thought the results of the Rust Brain Cup were a appropriate reflection of the current Warcraft 3 landscape, so that Korea is in fact stronger than Europe, and he said no, it was kind of coincidental. Warchi thinks Europe is still stronger, but I don't know, man. The Koreans, they have been improving drastically fast, but of course this is a Korean-only tournament, and yeah, he's known for the Warden, for the level 10 Warden, which is so crazy. And Fan of Knives, triple kill, pretty cool here to start the creep camp. And it gets Boots of Katalas.
Wow.
He's gonna be happy about that.
Oh yes, more damage, more armor, more attack speed on this Warden. So we had the vetoes, we posted them in the chat. It is for eMaLfaN. He vetoed Ancient Isle and Twisted Meadows. Of course, Ancient Isle because you can't really expand there. Twisted Meadows is kind of surprising. LawLiet vetoed Last Refuge and Turtle Rock. I understand Turtle Rock because... Oh no, I don't understand Turtle Rock.
Turtle Rock is a really bad Warden map, so I think that's the primary reason.
Okay.
And Last Refuge is also not that good.
It's a good human map, so I understand that. Immediate expansion from LawLiet. We have seen this before, I think against Hawk in the Jera Cup finals. But great item for eMaLfaN as well here. The flute damage to all the ranged unit doesn't seem very great now, but the water elementals benefit.
Oh my god!
Benefit.
He blinks in and gets the last hit and gets a Tome of Experience and gets level 3 from it.
Whoa! This is a huge opening for LawLiet. As we mentioned before, he is one of the strongest players we have in the world right now. eMaLfaN is gonna have a hard time. Fan of Knives once again. And this is an interesting build because usually the Warden always goes for Shadow Strike first, but not LawLiet. He likes the Fan of Knives.
Man, this is currently LawLiet's killer instinct, man. So few players do this. They're like, alright, if I blink in and Shadow Strike and right click, I get the last hit on the, what are they called? Rogues or whatever. And I might get a Tome of Experience. And he does it and he gets rewarded. He's just on top of his game, man. Yeah. This delays the expansion by so much because the human had to get a shop first. In the meantime, LawLiet is expanding himself and teching because he's Night Elf, of course. And he's gonna have his expo maybe even quicker than the human.
This is absolutely crazy.
This is an expo game on both sides, which means lots of units, lots of creeping, long game. And this will result in at least level 6 Warden, I guarantee.
eMaLfaN is so greedy, look at this. He moved the Wisp into there. There's no tower, no Arcane Tower, no Scout Tower whatsoever. And the Warden already going ham here on the Peasants. This is an absolute great early game for the Master of the Warden. How many? Oh, there's plenty of mana. Next Fan of Knives. And he kills 2 more Peasants, 3 more Peasants. Here comes the Archmage, already level 3. But what's it worth against this Warden, man? The next Peasant dies to a right click. And now the Warden blinks out, not even using a town portal on this one. This Warden play is just absolute genius.
And the archers are killing the tower at the expo. This is just... He's wrecking him so hard. Oh, they didn't actually. He just barely survived. So that's a saving grace. If that thing had died, that would make matters even worse. But still, LawLiet, man. We said it before. He's in excellent shape. And so far, this doesn't seem like an even game.
No, not yet. This is like a sparring partner for now for LawLiet. Tier 2 is almost finished. We have the Huntress Hall a little late, but I think he can afford it.
Yeah, this is kind of the flavor of the month for Night Elves.
Yeah.
Everyone's forgetting the Hunter's Hall.
Well, if you're busy hitting the Fan of Knives button over and over and over again...
Oh my god. If he gets the Hunter's Hall, but I think
Nah,
it's
it's
too late.
too
That
late.
would be huge, though.
Yeah,
But it's not gonna happen.
Right. Maybe he could switch to dots there, but not really an option. But yeah, he's a little too late for the Huntress Hall. The Shredder, nice creep here. I think Warchief invented this kinda, creeping the spot with the Shredder only. But if he can get the Shredder, and he will, this is a big blow to LawLiet. So maybe eMaLfaN can come back with slow but steady steps.
Nice here. Simultaneous creeping level 4 already
This is so
for the
sick.
Warden.
Creeping two
And he has
spots at the
almost-
same time.
He has almost 2 fans of knives. If he regenerates a little bit more mana. There's the first one. And with the next fan of knives, this should be defendable.
He exactly knows the range of the fan. So killing that footy was really, really good. But now losing the archers here. In the meantime,
The Warden is 4.5.
4.5
already, man.
after, I don't know, 6 minutes?
This is so crazy. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is really Warden abuse at its best. No second hero, nothing. But it's no Shadow Strike, so the Archmage is not that vulnerable to the Warden. But he will get trapped there most
nice.
likely. Zeppelin bought by LawLiet. No way to escape for the Archmage. Level 3.5 here. Maybe block with the archers. Yes, he tries to nice block. Right-clicking from the Warden. Is there another Fan of Knives? This could deal fatal damage. But no mana. Invis Potion or something. Blink again. Invul Potion being used. Dust being bought. And the Invis Potion. Okay, he should be safe for now. Because he also bought the Dust. So, eMaLfaN... Nice reaction to this, but LawLiet always one step ahead.
Yeah. And he's investing a lot into keeping his Archmage alive and not using the TP. Oh, there's a scan, by the way, but there's no Warden with fan around. Where is that girl, anyways? Can't see her right now. Oh, there
Maybe
she
in
is
the
at the shop,
Zeppelin. Yeah, it's in
using the
Zeppelin.
Moonstone right now.
Needs more mana. So, the Archmage stays alive. 1.5 tech. We have the Lumber Mill. More protection, but wow. Another Tree of Life. He knows, okay, I'm so far ahead. You will never have the chance to kill that expansion. Oh, Archmage! Oh my god, what a mistake! Revealing the Archmage for a Water Elemental. And of course, the Warden smells it. Blinks in, Fan of Knives again. Archmage died. And all the gold he invested into the items is completely wasted now.
He's so quick with his Warden, man. This is not looking like Warcraft. This is more looking like a MOBA. He has no hesitation whatsoever. There is no reaction time. He's always there. It's really impressive by LawLiet, actually.
Dives right in and kills so many units, and all that eMaLfaN can do right here is escape and hope. And maybe hit him with a late human unit combo with a lot of mortar teams and breakers and whatever. But where to get the time from? The Warden is there again, and we know how good the Blink and Fan of Knives combo is, especially against 4 Moonwills, especially against the peasants.
I think LawLiet should get an anti-magic potion and run into the main of the human and start using Fan of Knives there.
Yeah.
Because of course with the anti-magic potion you then don't get a mana burn from the arcane towers.
No feedback, exactly.
And she's level 5 right now. Guard towers cannot really do a thing to her. Here are the zappers, but again, perfect control by LawLiet. He is not getting fooled by anything today.
I think he has Blink level 3 again. Not level...
Really?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think the damage was only level 2 Fan of Knives.
Would be very surprising. Very, very surprising.
We will...
Maybe you're right, though. I'm not sure.
Tier 3 for LawLiet already, plus 2 expansions, and he is going towards bears, of course. Here's the one. Okay, you're right, level 3 Fan of Knives with the anti-magic potion. Okay, eMaLfaN kind of reacted, saved 3 peasants here, but there's an orb on the warden, so that means it can attack air. I don't know if that's the smartest idea to trap the warden there. Blink, boom, and she's safe.
What is eMaLfaN's recovery strategy here? How do you win this game?
He
It's not gonna be standard. He's going to go tier 3 and maybe tanks. I don't know.
Tanks against the warden is actually a good move. And with the Mountain King here, she might get stopped from blinking, and that opens the opportunities, of course, for eMaLfaN to bring down her HP. We see Arcane Sanctum and Workshop, so no tanks so far. Of course, he cannot invest into a second expansion. He has no time, no gold for that. He needs an army. But what's the tier 3 for?
I think it's going to be tanks to create space, to get time, to come back into this game. And the Warden's just doing her thing, going to the economy again. And the Zeppelin is not going to be alive for too much longer. And she's almost level 6, man. She just needs one little dinky-ass peasant, and then she has it. She might be getting Blink level 3. Reprisal likes to do that every now and then. And eMaLfaN is trying to tower his way forward to get reinforced positions to fall back to, but the Dryads and Bears get rid of it. And the Warden is now level 6.
Yes. And I think we will see the Avatar of Vengeance mana potion being used, because there are so many corpses already to use for the Avatar. And she dives into the main base, going ham again. There still is only one tower. Fragmentation shards. Okay, that's maybe the reason for tier 3, but I don't know. No Avatar used yet. But she can
it's Blink
now.
level 3.
Okay, yeah, it is. No ultimate, but she's 6.5, so level 7 is not that far away.
So crazy, man. LawLiet is kind of creating his own meta game.
Yes.
This is so cool.
This is exactly what Reprisal did with the Blood Mage. He's doing with the Warden now, getting the third expansion. This is ridiculous.
And if anyone had said this, like Solo Warden, which will reach level 10 oftentimes, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, we would have laughed at him. But it is a thing now. And here we go, Warden again. Peasant kills over and over and over and over and blinking around like crazy. This is a very fun way to play, but very difficult. Only very few people can make this work.
Yes, this seems to be so easy, but try it, guys. Go on War 3 Arena, try to play the Warden like that. It is not that easy. But yeah, that's the Paladin now. Don't know if Blood Mage wouldn't have been better, because I don't think there's much to heal.
The thing is, with the Blood Mage, you cannot drain her empty. It's not gonna work. She's just gonna blink out and in and out and in.
Right. So we have Hippos against the Zeppelins. eMaLfaN trying to get his normal game back, but here's the Warden once again stealing a lot and forcing eMaLfaN into a town portal 10 meters away from his own base with only one unit.
Yeah, it's a display, to say the very least. And yeah, we're gonna have 4 gold mines, excuse me, soon versus 2. So Warden, eMaLfaN, excuse me, god damn it, LawLiet. He's gonna play like we did when we started playing Warcraft 3 in the single player. He's gonna get every unit, every upgrade, everything,
yeah, most
because
likely.
he can afford it.
Exactly. More Hippos coming in. This expansion is running, and we have a Chimera Roost as well. Yeah, he can afford it. You said it. He can afford everything. Gyrocopters don't do nothing against the Hippos. Warden again. But eMaLfaN is doing an okay job saving it, the units with the Zeppelin. But you cannot react as fast as the Warden is. It's knights and mortars, by the way. And casters here. Knights versus
Alright,
bears.
seems like we're gonna have the first real big fight. And just in time, the Warden hits level 7 to get her ultimate. Where is that Avatar of Vengeance? There it is. She pops it in the back, she blinks back in. And there's a fan of knives on the casters, blinks towards the mortar team. This is just perfect control. And of course, at this point, it's also a huge supply advantage. I guess the human is holding in kind of well. Oh my god, the next fan of knives though. And the MK in the front will not survive much longer either.
No, Holy Light to a knight, not saving the hero. Big mistake. Level 2 Multi King goes down. More and more spirits because more and more units are falling. Of course, you need corpses for that. Now, the Town Pole. I don't know if it's even necessary, but better safe than sorry. And of course, okay, yeah, you need to free that creep spot to get the expansion up. Wow, and we have the first gyms. And there's not real anti-air. He focused on knights and mortars and casters. But when the gyms arrive, they all just die. They all just die. I think he has only one workshop, right? So he can't easily transition into mass gyros.
Yeah, and even then there's gonna be hippo production for that, if it comes to that. Yeah, this Warden, man. It seems against LawLiet, you cannot expand, you cannot let him expand. You need to play one base and keep her from getting to that high level.
Yeah.
Because honestly, when she gets there, it just looks unbeatable.
That's right, so far. But we said that about the Blood Mage of Reprisal and people found a way to deal with it. So there's still hope for the rest of the Warcraft world. Okay, eMaLfaN trying to get the expansion down, but Fan of Knives once again too hard. The Mortar teams hit the Dryads now, but I don't think this will be enough. The blink. Here we see the Chimera. The Paladin is down to 50% HP, can't heal himself. I don't know if he has a potion or not. Anti-magic potion being used on the Warden. Of course, it's not that easy. Nice staff. It's not that easy to kill the knights, but it just takes a little longer. Archmage falls! GG from eMaLfaN. Demonstration.
This was like he was playing against a bot. He just outclassed him at every corner. He outmaneuvered him, he outsmarted him, he outstrategized him. This was not close, and LawLiet, he is the new star on the horizon over in the east. And first map easily won. If eMaLfaN wants to have any shot at continuing here, he needs to step up his game dramatically.
LawLiet one map away from joining the likes of TH, Infi, Fly, Sushishi, Yoss, Warchief Rich, and Hate, Love, Anger, and of course Moon, if he accepts the invitation to be the 9th player of WCA Grand Final in Yinchuan, where the players battle for 150,000 euros, the biggest tour that we have ever seen in Warcraft. And I think we see either Echo Isles or Amazonia. Am I right? Let's see the details again. I think I'm right.
By the way, is this tournament gonna be best of 3 all the way through? I mean the qualifier here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. It's
And
either Echo Isles or Amazonia.
Okay. Ah, never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
I still don't feel like talking too much.
Yeah, it is early.
Not more than is necessary.
Did you mourn today again when you got up and slapped the walls and hit the walls with your fists?
I didn't punch the walls, but I did groan a lot. Yeah.
It's always a pleasure sharing a hotel room with Remo, because in the morning.
Yeah, I'm a morning person.
Yeah,
I like to get up in the morning, and I'm also pretty loud, I guess. And Neo is absolutely not a morning person. See, he is such a grumpy guy in the mornings. He just wants everyone to shut up until he has had his, I don't know, 2 hours or what to get ready and to actually wake up inside his head. And that's always when I'm already very awake and joyous, and I start singing Victoria, and Neo just wants to punch me in the face.
Yeah, so I'm really not a morning person, so please appreciate that we got up that early here for you to cast Warcraft. But everybody, we are on map number 2. This is maybe the ticket for LawLiet, and it is Echo Isles. And oh boy, have we seen games on Echo Isles between Night Elf and human.
Alright, that was a good transition to give over to me, but I'm busy for a few seconds.
Okay. For example, the Jera Cup final, the I would say the breakout moment for LawLiet, where these crazy Warden thingies happen. This was here on Echo Isles against Hawk, where he just dominated his Warden strength, and I would bet my ass that we see this hero again. Life without an ass would suck, but let's see what eMaLfaN can do about it. I think he made a big mistake right from the start on TS when he was so greedy to not build a tower inside his main base, and I saved my ass here. Warden it is, and we will see this marvelous play once again. So the big question is, the player to the left, eMaLfaN.
I made a mistake.
What?
Whoops! I accidentally posted the link of our voice thingy here, so I think we have to leave this place.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. We have to leave. Let's go TeamSpeak or something.
Let's try Skype again. Remo is such an idiot, man. It's incredible. But yeah, we see the Engine of War creep. Of course, that's what Night Elves do. Okay, can you hear me now? Or is
Hello?
it still not working? Alright. So that's... Oh god, Remo is such an idiot. It's incredible. Okay. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Don't even know if I have TeamSpeak here. Okay. This is of course what Night Elves do here, getting access to the mercenary camp. Maybe a blind expansion for the Night Elf, because he knows that he knows exactly that the human will expand nevertheless. Trying to get Remo back on the line.
Connected. Channel switch.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Morning.
Idiot, eh? Okay, so the mercenary camp went flawless, level 2 for the Archmage, not going for the Merc camp, and that is something that Reprisal doesn't do as well, and I don't really get it, because defending the upcoming expansion without Mercs is so hard.
Yeah, that was LawLiet's biggest weakness in the Ross Brain Cup, not getting the Merc support on Echo. I don't know why, but for some reason he just doesn't do it.
Yeah, and eMaLfaN is kind of the same. Maybe just not... Maybe it's not safe enough for them. I don't know. But I think... Okay, there is an expansion from LawLiet. We see the red dot. At the Warden once again, almost level 3, gets the Archmage, but boots and staff for the Archmage. That is a big deal. Less mobility for the Warden is always great, but now she hits level 3.
Alright, continue.
Okay. Well, you see the Tree of Life, and eMaLfaN's timing is excellent, absolute splendid. He's focusing on the Mercs because of the Dispel. 2 Mercs already for the Night Elf, of course. And now he's too late to cancel the Expo. I think LawLiet doing such a good job defending this, even if it looked very bad for him. The Archmage down to 50% HP, has to retreat. Oh man, this is so bad for him. It looked good, but now with 2 Mercs, he scares the Archmage and the Water Elementals away. Here's the counter expansion. This is so crazy to say. This is the counter expansion from the human. Usually, for years and years and years, the humans were always the ones expanding first, getting the echo advantage. But now the Night Elves, they turn it around. And,
by the way, how is the TeamSpeak quality? Because if it's not good enough, I gave you another link, which should be fine.
Okay. Yeah, let's use this one. It's better you're super quiet.
Sorry for these little technical difficulties.
Disconnected.
Okay, you hear? Because I can't hear you.
All right.
Yeah, here you
And
are.
we're back.
All right. This is super unimportant game, so it's all right to create some technical difficulties. Totally unnecessary. But yeah, I think you've watched the game, and here comes the Archmage again. But what can he accomplish here? Maybe canceling the Huntress Hall. We see Lumber Mill from eMaLfaN, but very, very slow build. And yes, he has the timing for the Huntress Hall, but is it too late? I think so. The tech is almost done, but will it be enough to throw back the Night Elf's tech in its entirety? No. Always getting 50%. Staffing out now. This is not enough. Okay, he gets the Entrance of Lore up. So many mercs. And this is exactly the one advantage that the Mercenary Camp creep right from the start gives you.
And this is again looking so good for him. And I have a great echo again, so it's gonna take some time. No, there we go. It just adjusted. And yeah, he's gonna get the marketplace, which can drop a great item. After that, he's probably gonna go down to the shop, get more experience. Then he has an Ancient of War in position at the turtle, at the big one, gonna get more experience, and he's gonna get level 5 again. And we all remember what happened once he reached level 5. You know, the thing is, the difficult part in many cases is kind of over. Are you still there? You're quiet.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening to you.
Okay. Because the difficult thing with the Warden is getting to this high level point, but he's almost there already. And eMaLfaN, man, he must be in terror. Last game he was destroyed on all fronts. This time, you think he has a new strategy, an idea how to deal with this?
Well, his first approach was to get boots, like steal them, get the staff so the Warden can't staff into his base. That makes him a little more secure. But in the late game, there's no Zeppelin now to save peasants, because of course here's no laboratory. There's no shredder, there's nothing. So he really needs to come up with something, maybe invest into more towers, I don't know. What else can you do? Maybe keep the Night Elf busy with whatever. A fake tower rush or something, just to distract him, just to keep the Warden near the expansion. Of course, it's super... He has to invest a lot. It's super costly.
The thing is, I don't know what to properly do here either. I think the best strategy against Reprisal is staying one base and going aggressive before he hits level 3. But level 3 is also still alright. Once he gets level 5, as I said before, that's when shit gets really crazy. But this expansion game against LawLiet, I haven't seen it work yet. But maybe he's gonna do it. What you really need, I think, is a high-level MK. But this is Echo Isles, man. How is he gonna find the experience?
Yeah, especially when the Warden creeps all the spots on her own. Level 4 and, yeah, 3/4 already. Dryad's there to dispel the Water Elementals. Merc's there to dispel anything he wants. But the Archmage plus 17 damage with the Claw and the Circlet. He gets slowed now by the Dryads, but it will not be enough. The expansion seems to be secure. The attack from the human is at least decent. And yesterday on Echo Elf, the early game for eMaLfaN was horrible as well. Maybe he can come back into late game. The Warden's not doing that much damage to neither the units or the economy so far, so it's way better than it was on Echo Elves. On Terina stand, I'm sorry.
And Terina is also a very good map in general for Warden harassment-wise, because you could always blink from the middle into the economy at the expansion. It's a lot more difficult here But he is now level 5. And this is when the fun began last time.
This is, by the way, double workshop, single sanctum.
Interesting. Oh, the Archmage man. There's no blink this game. He has Shadow Strike and Fan of Knives. And that's a lot of damage, and the Archmage gets to feel the pain. Oh, the bolt. Nicely dodged by the TP. Warden gets out. Oh, is he gonna dig? He's gonna die! The Shadow Priest right-clicked the whoosh whoosh fireballs. Kills the Archmage.
Oh boy, this was a big mistake. Not town portaling to the main base, getting safe there. The Mercs are saving LawLiet's game so far. They were the reason his expansion was not cancelled. They were the reason he had to retreat and come to the Hunter's Hall late. And now they are the reason why the first hero of the human died.
It's interesting that LawLiet changes up his skill build on the Warden. This time, as we said, no blink. Is he gonna go for Tome of Retraining, or is he gonna stick with his no blink play? Because I feel LawLiet is so good with the blink usage, but I guess this time he wants to have all the damage.
Yeah, he sold some stuff at the shop, but the camera clicked away too early to see if she used Tome of Retraining. But if she has blink, we will see it. Here is Fan of Knives again, getting the Peasants and so close to level 6 once again after, I don't know, 7 minutes or whatever it is right now.
And he's getting so many mortar teams.
I think it's Invisible Mortars.
Ah, you're right. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is. Definitely. Kind of a cheesy build. Because, of course, you cannot really fight head-on with this.
Nope.
Mortar teams are very vulnerable to the Warden. Especially without priests. And yeah, you're absolutely right. Invisible Mortars. Gonna have to save the day, but... He's, by the way, we did see Tome of Retraining. There is the blink, and now Warden again going crazy with the Fan of Knives and the anti-magic shell.
This hurts. Just watching it hurts.
Oh my god. One Fan of Knives kills 2 peasants and 2 sorceresses, and he has the mana for the ult if he wants to.
This could kill all the towers. 4 corpses.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And the entire game plan of eMaLfaN just falls apart. No invisible anymore. All the casters down at the expansion cannot move the mortar teams. One more, and they all die. Quadruple kill. 5 peasants.
In fact,
5
it was also style points. He was waiting for the mana to regenerate. He could have just right-clicked on one to finish it off, but he wanted to get it with the Fan of Knife. So he is enjoying himself here.
Okay, this is Invisible Mortars now. We see the first 4 going towards the Night of Expansion. What's the counter to this? Just keep the army at the expansion, or split them to save both the main base and the expansion. Or 3 mortars and 1 Mountain King. I don't really know what the Mountain King is able should be able to do.
Oh my god, he got the owl.
Oh boy,
this is give detection.
Yeah. Or
I'm not sure. Do they? I don't think they do. Maybe? I'm really not sure. But yeah, this again, LawLiet, man, he has all the answers.
Yeah.
You're gonna go invisible mortars? Dude, no problem. I get owl upgrade for 1 Huntress. Like, who does this?
Nobody.
Who is so smart? Who is so quick on his feet? I am really amazed by this guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now he gets more bears, 80 food already, plus 1,000 gold. And now we see if there's detection or not. He sees the owl, and yeah, this is the answer, everybody. He has detection, just needs vision, but 3 mortar teams, will it be enough? In the meantime, the Warden goes ham on the main base again, but the big question is, will the... Oh, he attacked on both sides! Great move by eMaLfaN! Will it be enough? Mountain King dies, but that's not important. Did the Expo survive? Yes, the expansion is still alive, but will the Tree of Eternity? No, she's definitely gonna go down. Oh, the Warden kills 1 mortar team after another. He has to uproot, but the damage is enough. It is, yes it is. Tree of Eternity falls, and now it's 1 base versus, 1.5, I think.
But still, I mean, yeah, he loses the Tree of Eternity. He was so greedy. He stayed inside the main for so long, using the staff only very, very, very late on the Warden. He loses his main tree, but it's not that big of a deal. He loses a gold mine. But he can still produce bears, he can still produce dryads. I don't know if he has a chimera roost already. If he has one, he can also still produce chimeras, but I don't think he has one just yet. And he's just going to continue harassing. There we go. He blinks in, invul, fan of knives, everything again. Oh, the Archmage, by the way. Needs to be careful.
Avatar of Vengeance, raising the spirits. Very, very soon. There is a lot of mana. Invisible cast. Oh, what nice bolt from eMaLfaN. But, yeah, it's not enough. Stun duration is not enough. When did someone say that about the Mountain King Stormbolt?
Definitely not Chechi.
No. The army now secures the expansion, checking there the bottom of Echo Isles. But this game is way better for eMaLfaN than it was on Terina's stand.
Yeah, absolutely. On Terina's stand, he just had no chance at all. But still, it's not good, man. It's still not good.
Almost level 8 on this Warden. Almost level 8.
It's so crazy. He always finds his levels.
Look
There's
at
no
the
game
minimap.
where he taps out with like a level 3 Warden.
Look at the minimap. There's scouts and wisps everywhere. He has complete map. This is like a map hack now. He has owls and wisps everywhere. Just look at the red dots. Here, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like a Christmas tree.
Oh yeah.
It's all lit up.
So I think this invisible water thing worked once. But what is the answer now? He threw back LawLiet. He's still at 76 food, 1,000 gold. What can eMaLfaN come up with now? Mass gyros? There's no pan now.
Yeah, so what?
Just
What
lame
are you
with
gonna
them.
do with mass gyros?
I don't know, just lame. There's no real anti-air.
I think he has to hope that the Warden overcommits into the towers and he gets to kill her with a bolt. And then he has to do that like 4 more times. And then hopefully he's level 5 MK. And then he can maybe win. Oh, there we go again. Warden's coming in. She's now level 8 thanks to more peasant kills. Yeah. This game is... I don't know. I don't have the answer for eMaLfaN. I don't know what he could possibly do. But he must find an answer.
Yeah, very, very quickly. He's going breakers now. Kinda getting back to the usual stuff. Casters, mortar teams. But this cannot be the reason. He will never take an open fight. Well, maybe one at the end, but it's gonna be a quick one. Boom. 1 pickoff, 2 pickoffs. Stormbolt. Oh, trying to dodge the Stormbolt, but not enough. But there's no follow-up to that stun. Dodging the mortar projectile. Just with Blink because he can. And the army is doing nothing. It's like the best job in the world now to be a bear in LawLiet's army.
Well, it's kind of boring though.
Well,
But I know you like boredom. You also like it at work when there's nothing to do.
Yeah. You can read a book or watch a movie. I don't know.
You can watch a movie at work? Are you serious?
Of course.
Alright. Almost 2k gold for the Night Elf. And he's going over again, of course, with the Warden to harass. We have been seeing this for quite a while now. Still only level 4 Archmage, man. MK might finally be level 2. But without level 3 MK, there's no way to deal with his Warden effectively. And at this point, the advantage is just so huge, man. I think even if the MK was level 5, maybe even level 6, that he can just overrun him with army. Honestly, LawLiet's choice right now is how do I finish this game in the most stylish fashion? I think that's what he's thinking about right now.
Yeah, that might be true. He has lots and lots of bears now. I don't know about the upgrades, but I assume they are strong. 2,000 gold for him. It's like he has a gold and map hack. This is... So, yeah, I think if you tune in now, this looks like, I don't know, eMaLfaN didn't play for the first 5 minutes of the game.
All right, here comes the engagement. Level 1 Thunderclap is supposed to save the day. Warden comes in again. The fan of knives, dealing damage everywhere. We have a heal scroll, by the way, on the human side. Uses it right now. MK needs to be so careful about the bears. How is he gonna kill all these bears? He ain't, dude. What's he gonna do here?
Avatar of Vengeance once again in play. The Warden, he cuts the HP of the entire army in half with 2 spells. This is so crazy. Finally level 3 on the MK. I don't know about the mana though. Archmage in a bad position. Mountain King in a horrible position. And now the casters have to do their job. Shadow Strike, Fan of Knives, Archmage going down, Mountain King going down. Congratulations, LawLiet! You made it to the grand final, joining TH, joining Infi, Fly, Sushi, Warchief, Yoss, Hate, Love, Anger, Moon, and now, with all these names, LawLiet.
And he absolutely deserves it, man. He has been the most impressive Korean player for a long time now, and he doesn't just do it in any kind of way, he does it in a cool kind of way.
Yeah.
With his own strategy, his own style, with a high-level Warden. And it's fun to watch. It must be fun to play. And I'm gonna look forward to seeing him in China.
Oh yes, and this was probably the most easy qualification of all time. He just played 2 maps. And there was not a single second that eMaLfaN was a threat to him. Like, he just came there, okay, Warden, ding, 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 qualified for China, easy mode. But congrats, he's such a cool dude. Yesterday he joined our Twitch chat to hang around with us, people chat a bit, to tell how he feels right now. So, very cool dude. Definitely deserved this spot, and he will continue in the winner bracket final on Saturday. So he has a day off tomorrow. But of course tomorrow we will be back here with the loser bracket semifinals, 2 at a time to see who drops out. 2 more players to drop out today. We saw Remind go maybe his final, not his final appearance, but his the last time we saw him in a Warcraft 3 tournament. Same goes for Jack, who dropped out as well against Lucifer. So I'm not sure about the grid, to be honest. Maybe it is eMaLfaN versus So-In again. Maybe it is eMaLfaN versus Lucifer. And then we have to give away the second ticket to China tomorrow, 7 a.m. Focus versus Reprisal.
It's also going to be an amazing game. Reprisal, who was, until LawLiet came around, who was considered by far the best Korean, and Focus has been improving these last couple of weeks very, very quickly. Gonna be another amazing game. I hope I don't oversleep again, because I definitely want to watch that.
Yes, I will be there on time today. Tomorrow. I'll get my sleep now and then stay awake for the rest of the day. So yeah, this was the WCA Pro Qualifier. Day number 2, LawLiet advanced to the final. Check is out, Remind is out, and eMaLfaN dropped to the lower bracket. So, yeah, it's going to be an awesome day tomorrow. It's going to be an awesome day at Saturday, especially when we see the loser bracket final, the constellation final, and the winner bracket final, and the grand final. All the finals be played on Saturday. And it's going to be hard to get up at Saturday because, it's a day off, but it's definitely worth it, guys. So, thanks for tuning in today. 500 viewers already. This is, 20 times the viewers than the official stream has. I can't thank you enough. It makes me very, very happy and very grateful that you get up early or stay up late or skip work or skip school or whatever. This is an awesome time to be a Warcraft fan. You get lots of content here on Back to Warcraft. Check out our YouTube, where we'll upload all the games, youtube.com/backtowarcraft, of course. Leave us a follow here if you really like us. Leave us a subscription like Jay Pulgrin did yesterday, thanks to that. Or donate via PayPal. We appreciate every single step you do there. Okay, this is it for today. Remo, you're gonna join us tomorrow, I guess?
I think so, most likely. Yeah, I think I'm going to be there for all of the games. I'm really enjoying these qualifiers. I hope you guys are too. By the way, we are really close to 5,000 followers. And it would be nice if we get there soon. So hit that follow button, guys. You know the drill. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow. More Korea coming up.
Okay, these are the do-nots once again. Goodbye routine. Set your alarm clocks, 7 a.m. tomorrow. Focus versus Reprisal, an absolute epic encounter. See you tomorrow.